message. We were talking about our animals, and she had these cats that I absolutely loved. One of her cats' names was Snacks, and the other one was named Daphne. And Daphne passed away. Daphne was this like sort of brown tabby, and she was like this big plump kitty cat. And then Snacks was this black and white cat that had like mostly black with this tiny white spot on her like chest and this pink nose, and she was so adorable. And she was talking about how Snacks had pooped in an apple pie. And, and I was like, your cat pooped in an apple pie. So random.
Totally.
Poor Snacks. Because she was talking about how she was going to have to like put Snacks down because Snacks wasn't doing well. Obviously, if a cat's pooping in an apple pie, they're probably not healthy, you know.
Where was the apple pie?
Yeah. Her cat pooped in an apple pie. So funny. That was our last conversation. Talking about her cat pooping in a pie. My cat pooped in a pie. It was like in January of that same, it was like 3 months before she passed away. That's why you're a dog person. And it wasn't that funny. Her cat pooped in a pie. This person wants to go live. That's why you're a dog person. It's been a while since she passed away. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for taking me down memory lane to the person who reminded me of her. I still can't believe there's like literally people that like sell false promises though. That's the part that it really bothers me about that whole world of like, she was sold this promise this person could treat her and cure her through her diet. You know, I hate that people do that, like that take advantage of people. Oh my God, she was hilarious. She was so funny. She always made me laugh. She was a really, what I loved the most about her, she was like really strong, like convicted, like strong in her convictions. That's why when she had her mind made up, you couldn't convince her anything otherwise. So if she had her mind made up that she wasn't going to do any other treatment, there's nothing you would have told her would have ever made her change her mind. Remember one of the last times we hung out, she showed up at my house like out of the blue, and she was like, I want to go to this garden and pick blueberries. And I was like, okay. She's like, and it's near your house. And I was like, okay. So we went to this like community garden, or was it raspberries? I can't remember. Raspberry bushes. And so she wanted us, she just like showed up at my house and she's like, let's go to this garden. It's like not far from your house.
And I was like, happened to be home that day.
And I was like, okay. And so we went and picked raspberries at this random, she found it through some sort of like community online post where people said that like they had extra harvest that they wanted people to come take. So maybe through like a Facebook group or something. And so we went to this, this like open park that had this community garden.
I feel like I've heard this story
raspberries.
Before. Sorry, I know.
I think they were yellow raspberries. Is that a thing? Yeah, yellow raspberries. And they were so ripe and so good. And we were just like eating them right off the vine. And we picked a lot. I know it's probably terrible that we eat, but it was like it was a garden that they didn't use any pesticides or anything. So yeah. Picking raspberries with her. That was fun. Aw, I miss her. And then we came home. Then we came to my house and had hummus. Hummus and carrots. We had hummus and carrots and ate our raspberries. Those were the days. Happy New Year's from Wales. so crazy and evil to give someone. What is that? Yeah, yellow raspberries. I'd never had them before. They were so good. There's like a farm that's like about a mile from our house that you can do that during the fall. I should do that again. I went and picked strawberries there once with another friend, but Happy New Year. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. So last night was actually kind of cool. Like I still pick berries and eat them right then. Yeah. Isn't it fun? There's something fun about picking berries and just eating them right away. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Last night was super fun. Oh my gosh. I think one of my favorite people that joined my live stream last night, his name was Richard, and he was like obsessed with the Sister Wives. And I was like, I absolutely love, one, that there's men that watch me, because my audience demographics are very low, like on the men's side of things. Oddly, my videos about Hilaria Baldwin have a much higher percentage of men that are watching than women. It's probably because Alec Baldwin is involved, maybe. And it's still more women than men, but I'm saying like it's a higher percentage of men that are watching those videos. But generally it's like, 94, 91% women. Yeah, Richard had great hair. It was so cute. I feel like he and Jared should be friends. I wonder if Jared was delivering pizza. The Hilaria story is ridiculous. So there's this new, so the Daily Mail. Okay, I know everyone says it's the Daily Mail, but come on, you guys. They will, the Daily Mail will find people, right? And they will, to talk to that know you. So they have people in Spain, right? Because they're a UK publication. And they're in Mallorca, which is actually it's not in Spain, it's an island off the coast of Spain. And they're in Mallorca, right? And they're at the town that her parents live, right? And they are at this cafe that her parents frequent at. And the person that owns the cafe knows her parents well, right? And knows her brother. And says that the parents speak Spanish, but with a very English accent. And that her brother is the one that lived in Spain. And they said that her brother moved there in like 2006 and has a Spanish wife and has a daughter, I think they said. And that her brother, Jeremy, is very good with speaking Spanish, but that her parents actually weren't really living there. They were like traveling back and forth, and they didn't have any property that they owned there until like last year. And so someone that was there said, that knows the family, said basically like, yeah, her parents they come and go. So they'd come and visit, and then they would leave for a while, then they'd go again and leave for a while. And then when they purchased a property last year, they purchased an apartment, I guess. And when they purchased the apartment, the property that they own in Mallorca is not under residency. It's as a foreigner. So even now that they're living there, they still are not, according to the property documents that the Daily Mail got, the property that they own is not owned as citizens, but rather as someone who is a foreigner. So it's unclear, like, if they're actually residents of Spain or not. And that her dad still, according to the Daily Mail, has a United States phone number. So I don't know what's going on. Apparently, the parents were in Mallorca. No cucumbers, right? Apparently the property in Mallorca, or apparently her parents' interest in Mallorca was because of her brother. So they said that her brother was there, and that's why they wanted to go there, was to be with her brother. But like, and okay, the people that know her brother and like know her family, they all say they've never seen her there. So they say like, they don't know, they've never, like, so that cafe person said like, yeah, they've never seen her there. I didn't even know they had a daughter. One of Jeremy's friends said, I didn't know he had a sister, and I've never seen her here. I've never known her to visit. And they said that, like, when they are all together, so like when they go to the restaurant, she said that the parents speak English to each other. They don't speak Spanish to each other. And when Jeremy's with his parents, they all speak English. So remember in the New York Times interview, she said
that they just constantly spoke Spanish at home.
But this worker, the person that owns this restaurant, said that whenever
they're in the restaurant, they speak English.
And that they have okay Spanish. Her parents have okay Spanish, they said. But it's with an English accent. You were just reading the Spanish newspaper? Which one? I heard that, like, the Spanish newspaper is, like, the Spanish outlets are just, like, dumbfounded by all of this. Like, they're calling her, like, an imposter. They're, like, outraged by all of this. But basically, people in Mallorca basically are saying, like, they have no idea who she is. And they, according to the Daily Mail, her parents and Jeremy live in this, like, town in Mallorca called Inca.